Here is your revised text with grammar adjustments. The emanation of the 30 aeons unfolds as a structured corporeal process originating from Theos and the Logos, the mind of Theos. The Pleroma, the fullness of divine existence, is also corporeal, serving as the tangible manifestation of divine energy. These aeons are brought into existence through a well-ordered and meaningful emanation, symbolized by the Greek alphabet, which reveals the deep interconnection between the divine and creation. The emanation from Theos, John 1:1-4, establishes the foundational principle of emanation. In the beginning was the Word, Logos, and the Word was with God, Theos, and the Word was God. This verse highlights the intimate connection between Theos and the Logos, showing how the Logos emanates directly from Theos and carries the divine mind. The Logos is the medium through which all creation comes into being, as emphasized in Hebrews 11:3. By faith, we understand that the ages, fullness, were prepared by the word of God. Theos is corporeal, meaning that everything emanates from a tangible, real source. The Logos, as the supreme mind and creative force, interacts with the Pleroma to form a series of aeons that mirror the structure of divine existence. These aeons unfold in a precise order, each representing a specific aspect of divine reality, much like the letters of the Greek alphabet correspond to the structure and order of the aeons. The role of the Greek alphabet. The Greek alphabet, with its 24 letters, acts as a symbolic representation of the emanation of the aeons. It is divided into 3 groups, with each set of letters symbolizing distinct aspects of divine emanation. 1. Consonants. The consonants, vang, malta, ti, tvi, hi, symbolize the Father, pater, and truth, aletheia. These letters represent the foundational, stable principles of existence, akin to the strong, grounding force of the Father and truth. 2. Semivowels. The semivowels, G, Ming, Gish, Urst, P, symbolize the Logos and Zoe, representing the intermediary between the stability of the consonants and the fluidity of the vowels. The semivowels mediate the interaction that enables creation to unfold, with Logos as the divine mind and Zoe as the life principle. 3. Vowels. The vowels A, E, O, correspond to anthropos, the human being, and ecclesia, the church. These letters represent the audible and visible expressions of divine existence, as they give form to the human being and the collective church, both being the manifestations of the divine light and life. These 3 groups of letters each contain 8 letters, forming 3 ogdoads, sets of 8. The total of 24 letters mirrors the completeness and harmony of the divine emanation. However, the full number of aeons, as described, consists of 30. This discrepancy is resolved by recognizing that the 24 letters of the alphabet represent 30 aeons in total. The completion of the 30 aeons arises through a combination of these sets, where some of the aeons are doubled to the letters, and some of the letters are paired with single aeons, e.g. Alpha, Bythos, and Sige, representing the multiplicity and fullness of divine emanation. The structure of the aeons. The first quartet of aeons, which emerges from Theos, consists of Father, pater, grace, charis, only begotten, monogenes, and truth, aletheia. These aeons represent the foundational principles of existence, the Father as the source, grace as the active divine energy, the only begotten as the immediate offspring, and truth as the unchanging essence. This quartet represents the first level of emanation, the root from which all other divine principles will flow. Following this, the second quartet of aeons consists of Logos, Zoe, anthropos, and ecclesia. These aeons form the relationship between the divine and creation, the Logos as the divine mind that shapes the world, Zoe as the life force, anthropos as humanity, and ecclesia as the church, the community of those who are united through the Logos and Zoe. In total, these 2 quartets make up the first 16 aeons. The remaining 14 aeons are generated through further emanations, all reflecting aspects of divine interaction and creation, reaching their fullness in the natural universe, which is also a product of the Logos' creative work. The corporeality of Theos and the Pleroma. The concept of Theos and the Pleroma as corporeal is essential for understanding the tangible, real nature of the emanations. The corporeality of Theos means that the divine is not an abstract or distant force, but a tangible, living entity from which all things flow. The Logos, as the mind of Theos, provides the intellectual framework through which the aeons are brought into existence and maintained. The entire process of emanation from the Pleroma to the natural universe reflects a corporeal continuity, where the divine permeates all of creation. As John 1:3 states, all things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. This verse underscores that the Logos is the creative force behind all of creation, whether seen or unseen. The aeons serve as the intermediary between the Pleroma and the physical universe, ensuring that the divine essence is communicated and expressed in the material world. Conclusion. The emanation of the 30 aeons is a profound reflection of the corporeal nature of Theos, the Logos, and the Pleroma. Through the Greek alphabet, we see a symbolic representation of the divine order and structure, where each letter corresponds to an aspect of the divine emanation. The 30 aeons, emanating from Theos and mediated through the Logos, bridge the gap between the fullness of the divine and the visible creation, ensuring the continuity of divine will and purpose throughout the natural universe. This process demonstrates the intimate and corporeal nature of divine existence, revealing a structured, harmonious system that governs all creation. The grammar has been adjusted for clarity and flow while maintaining the original content and theological insights.